Let's see. All right. If I remember correctly, you guys were on your way to Floroma City,
That sounds right.
Yep. Though I instinctually have to say
which was north of Jubilife.
Yep.
I say you were in Conolave and you were making your way up to Floroma. So,
Oh, dude, is that like a rainbow forest or some sort of prismatic mist
hmm?
to the north of Florima?
Oh,
Oh no,
Eternia
that's just
Forest.
no, that's just Aurora Borealis. At this time of year, in this part of the country, encamps entirely within your kitchen. Yes. May I see it? No.
While you guys are heading up there, I'll say while you guys are heading up there, I'm gonna say you do catch. I'm gonna say you do catch wind of a. I'm gonna say while you're on your way up there, you do catch wind of a off to the side in the woods over here. You I assume that while while Jay is out doing what I assume is his daily foraging.
Hmm.
Okay. You do come across and see several signs. That see several signs that the Silvestri house will be the Silvestri house will be hosting an item hunt. They will be hosting a item foraging hunt. The winner of said hunt gets a crystal Pokeball.
Ooh, fancy.
Actually, that sounds tempting.
Sounds pretend. It sounds try mine. It sounds pretentious. Dang it. Whatever. Sounds pretentious. Just keep going, please.
I love it.
Good.
That's quite awesome. Okay. So yeah, they go ahead and that is effectively what is being the Silvestri House will be offering a crystal Pokeball to the first person who can nab all 5 items hidden through all of these items hidden throughout their estate in the Blackleaf Woods.
What I'm wondering is what exactly does this Pokeball do?
Yes, but what does it do?
I had to phrase it like that. Because, I've heard of Safari Balls, I've heard of Swift Balls, but Crystal Balls? Wait, no, that sounds...
No, obviously it tells the future. It
Yeah,
tells the wall.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, man. It tells the future.
It's a Pokeball with future sight.
Bonuses to capture
Yeah,
psychic type Pokemon.
Yeah, it has a bit of a soul of a psychic Pokemon.
Then you throw it and it catches the Pokemon next turn.
It took me a second.
No. It gives you insight. It gives you insight into what move it's going. The Pokemon you're fighting is going to perform in case you want to capture it.
They're not using future sight.
I can see the future.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
is Masay there? they are asked. Must say they are requesting. Must say they are requesting a. Must say they are requesting a 50 Pokebuck entrance fee. That will. Must say that will go to. Must say that they are saying will go towards charity.
Okay. Well, I will happily pass along the information to the rest of the team when I get back to camp.
Okay.
Could I be hunting for food scraps?
Yes, feel free. Anyone can be doing whatever they want right now. This is something that he will notice, like roughly a sign in the woods. Combat? Oh, that's right.
Yep, for
Okay.
the hunter's bow.
What do you
I'm hunting for food
which is
scraps.
okay. You do find a decent amount of food scrap. Let's see. Trying to remember how let's say, let me check the calculations for food scraps.
I don't know how you calculated it last time. All I
Yeah,
know is
neither
that I roll and it works.
Yeah.
I do not know why I'm here. I don't know what I'm doing. All I know is I must kill.
You see, if we were all, Pokemon, Kanto Y7, you'd totally see me firing my bow at like fruit and things that are out of reach, and just be arrowing down like precarious pineapples or something.
Yeah, and if you're chasing an animal, the animal goes off screen, but that's it. And then you go center screen, fire an arrow off, and nobody really says anything about it.
What's the term? You've been PG-13 to death.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Gotcha. Okay. What do you usually need in order to turn scraps into stuff?
You just collect the scraps, and then the scraps can be used in place of the cash needed to craft things.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, yes, right. Okay, cool. That's what I was trying to remember.
I know it's been a bit.
Let's see that roll. Okay. This is a pretty hardy area, so sure, why not?
Yeah, you need it.
Yes. Yay! I might be able to make more snacks now. Snacks are expensive. Oh, that reminds me. I can now make preserves. If anyone has any use for preserves. Okay, well, I guess after we're together then, so, is anyone else interested in this crystal ball thing?
I'm curious.
I'm wondering how they're affording it. Because creepy. Because it sounds like they have a lot of money. And they're like doing this on a estate of some kind. So they've got lots of money. Plus random strangers running around. That's kind of weird. I don't see why not.
What's the listed charity? Maybe that'll shed some light.
Yellow.
Still here.
Hey.
Hello.
Okay, cool.
Brian, does the sign say what charity it's gonna be donated to?
No, they have not.
I hope it's not the Frivolous Foundation for Evil.
No, it's for local. It's for middle-class families who aren't rich enough yet.
Truly a worthy cause.
Extremely. Wait, so who's the middle-class family that needs to receive the money? We are.
Okay, I'll go try to find one of those signs. Does it have directions, or is it just like a big picture of the house and saying, "Come find the house"?
Come find us at this address. Yes, darling.
If you can't find it, obviously you're not worthy.
I guess you didn't want it hard
In order
enough.
to participate in the fight and the search, you need to search for the thing. Yes.
Okay. Must is anyone from? I'm trying to remember. Must are any of you from Senna?
Yeah, Jay is.
I'm from
Jay.
Galler.
Okay. Jay, Jay, you are familiar with the rather eccentric, the rather eccentric Silvestri family. They do give to several charities. Most of them involve most of them involve just the proper maintenance and care of roadways, pathways. They are actually responsible for some of the bike lanes that you see on the pathways around Senna.
Well,
So
at least... Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I was like, at least they're doing some good.
Oh.
You suspect that the funds from this will likely go towards the community, go towards expanding the community garden in Floroma City.
All right.
As they are rather boisterous slash loud slash kind of wonky family. They're not bad. It's just that most people normally don't not so much deal with, but interact with these people.
So they're the region's eccentrics.
Yeah. Usually what they find fun, other people find dangerous.
Oh, no.
It's the most dangerous game.
Oh, no, please no. Actually, as long as I don't have to kill anybody.
Okay.
Oh, never. I hope not.
So, continuing on down the path, you will eventually see a sign. You will see a sign pointing into the woods saying, "This way for fun."
That's not ominous.
I'm glad Alma's in her ball, or else I'm sure she'd have something to say about that.
You know, I feel like these people are like that. What was that one? What's that one show? It's like I don't know if y'all's parents, your parents were old enough where like Adam, like the Atoms family or something like that. Well, is that it?
Yep,
Do-do-do-do.
that's totally it.
Hmm.
So, are you guys going this way for fun?
Sure.
Uh, skeptically, cautiously. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yes,
It's not like we have
cautious.
to worry about Jesse and James laying obvious traps, so.
Mm, this is
Alright.
Jesse and James we're talking about.
You will see a further sign saying continue this way, fun up ahead.
Guess we keep going towards fun.
Are we having
This sign has balloons.
Okay, that's at least one
I would say there's no such thing as
Balloons.
evil balloons, but I forgot about that balloon Pokemon whose Pokedex entry talks about carrying away children.
thing.
Okay, thankfully that's not here. Everyone could roll me perception.
Yes.
Perceptification.
Or I'll say B.
I has the best.
+2 for fun.
I think we're that materializer goes away. Do I need materializer?
Perception. Hey, one of my best rolls.
3.
No, it's a 4. No,
We have
it's
the
a
best
1.
rolls.
All the
See
best
my
rolls.
cuties.
All right, cool. Lattice, Jay, Lattice, Jay, and Sid. All three of you hear a noise. Jay, Jay and Sid, you actually see something. You hear a girlish giggle
The fuck, it's
coming
Evelyn!
from, coming from the woods across from you.
Welcome to the family!
Are you the new toys? Oh.
You will hear a
Tubular
girlish giggle,
Rollos.
and you will hear you'll hear a bit of a giggle. Jay and for Jay and Sid, you will see a streak of silver hair go running away from the area that you heard giggling.
I don't know if I like that.
I'm sure it's fine.
Jay, you are familiar. You are from. I'll say you can kind of. You kind of do a little bit of a better job piecing together that the you saw silver hair. So in your mind, you're like, oh wait, that's right, the Silvestri. Okay, I'll be right there. Okay.
As the
I'll say
Silvestri
the
family probably has silver hair.
Yes. You are familiar. You are familiar with the fact that all the members of the Silvestri family have silver hair.
See? Totally kosher.
You will also, Jay, particular, since you rolled as high as you did, as that giggling goes off into the distance, you will catch. We have more guests. We have more guests. We have more guests. You will also hear a smaller set of footprints running behind that voice. You'll hear doof.
Oh no, not the Bidoof.
Not the beat of Jesus. Not here, not here.
Okay, so you continue. I assume you guys continue on your way.
But
Yes. I do
Okay.
not wish them a do.
Okay. You will encounter one final sign warning you
Have
that
fun.
trespassers will experience extreme amounts of fun.
I mean, it kind of is what you wanted to say, Tris. Warning: giant amounts of fun this way.
Is
Warning,
written on a
suspicious amounts
pink
of fun.
sign is written on a pink sign with if you investigate the sign actually feels as if it is a legitimate gold border around it.
Huh. Huh. Interesting.
Yes, go print yourself some more money.
Okay. Are you guys ready?
For fun? Yes.
Awesome.
Prepare yourself for a good time.
All right.
It's not like
You
Pokemon
guys.
Great Walls or anything. We'll be fine.
Let's see. All right. And as you guys make your way through the clearing,
Oh, look. It's that chick. And some emo kid.
Wait, Sir Edgelord is here?
Different emo kid.
Okay.
It was more like one of the South Park goths.
you will. I'll say. I like how that's what he saw on the other side of the map. Completely just
that's-
skipping over.
That's where the map loaded. I see the giant Bidoof. I also see the red, the red striped emo kid.
I'll say you come through the woods, and as you come through the woods, you are greeted by this rather large, almost strangely large. Well, not even almost, incredibly strangely large Bidoof.
The Doof Lord.
I will dex it.
Lord,
I'll dex it.
Okay. I'll say, you will get the information.
This thing just
Bidoof.
Dynamax?
I'll say,
You dex it.
will
I
get
just
the
can't. I just
information-
aura it.
I'll say you will get the information. Bidoof, the plump mouse Pokemon. This Pokemon is generally very active, and enjoys being pet. Enjoys pets, and enjoys pets and hanging near water sources.
Or in this case, blocking water sources with its ass.
So the Bidoof has not had Dynamax inflicted upon it. Okay.
It seems to be rather well fed. Is the best way you could put it.
Oh.
yeah, like
Wait,
under
does it have
his
a collar?
breath, Sid is like, Jesus Christ, will they feed that thing?
I
It's
think,
like doof.
I think they feed it. David's reading the name. It's not Godzilla.
Oh, Tyranitar?
Tyranitar. It's like a Tyranitar is wearing a Bidoof.
I must say, the Bidoof will look at you. It's like doof, doof. Does anyone speak Pokemon or?
Jay does, thanks to powers.
Okay. Welcome, I say, welcome, friendly humans.
Thank you, giant doof.
Thank you, Lord Deuce.
It will smile. I must say, I small Bidoof.
You say so.
What is it saying?
It claims to be a small Bidoof.
Oh no.
Sid will get off the anime wide eyes like,
Apparently, we've discovered the island of giant Pokemon.
fucking
I say,
man.
masters feed us well. We get big, strong,
Feed
ha- have most fun.
you some PGH.
Looking at the Bidoof as if I'm expecting it to suddenly expand in size any moment, I will try to shuffle past it, but
Okay.
but kind of ruffle its head as I do.
As you do, it will instinctively roll over. If you can make me if you can make me a combat roll to avoid it.
Certainly.
So, all right.
It's like, the floof! Or I guess the doof!
The
The
doof
floof
abides.
Pokemon is tied to the.
I believe Pokemon's side of the attacker.
Okay. You will see him pet Bidoof's head, and I'll say, Jay, you are familiar with this look. Bidoof's eyes will like close. You've seen this happen with other pets. Immediately, as it's getting attention, it views that as, oh, hey, it's time for pets, and it will roll. It will just instantly just kind of tilt over without even moving, as if it is trying to roll over for belly scratches, falling on top of Lass's.
Like, my arms, like are the only things poking out.
Bidoof is kind of just laying on his back with his feet up in the air, kind of like a goat. Like, doof.
Sid will slowly look to Jay. You're the Pokemon Ranger. You two better Pokemon, aren't you?
You can make a strength roll to get out from underneath him, or Jay can politely ask the Bidoof, politely tell the Bidoof that he is smothering his coworker.
At least I'll make the attempt. Get up.
He's going.
Oof. Can I lift a Bidoof? Or what did you call it before?
I've called it a few things.
It wasn't the King of Bidoofs. It was
The Doof Lord?
The Doof Lord.
I must say, you don't lift it, but you do muster enough strength to drag yourself out from underneath it. Despite its large size, its fur is rather immaculate, and it actually smells freshly shampooed.
I feel sorry for whoever they pay to clean it.
I'll say, it will say, doof, doof. Are you? It must say, you're here for fun, yes?
Jay's a translator.
Yes.
Okay, good. It will say good. Then I will block. I'll say then you are I'll say then you are last people here for fun. I will block the exit for fun, and it will get over here and it will stand in your pathway back.
Uh, I'll take a step back as it moves past me in fear that it will once again smother me.
You notice that once it gets inside the pathway, most of its body takes up. I'll say its body takes up the vast majority of the pathway.
What have we done, guys?
Well, as the sign says, we signed up for fun.
Signed up for adventure.
You said that was a small Bidoof?
I said it says it's a small Bidoof.
I'm ready to run on a moment's notice. I've made some spoke bombs. I've made some caltrops. I am ready to run. I am ready to run when you all are.
Well, if no one is blocking the exit, I'm sure we could run even if we wanted to.
It's called running through the woods.
Yes, but that would be the direction the fun's supposed to be in.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
You guys are welcome to walk anywhere you want, interact with whoever you want. You do once again hear that rather strange giggling coming, seems like it's coming from certain areas.
Is it Sabrina?
It doesn't sound devilish, it just kind of sounds off.
Okay.
Apparently you're approaching the pink-haired goth.
Okay. Cool.
So I see that you two have arrived for fun.
He was like, look, he was like, of course. He was like, I heard there was a crystal Pokeball. You know how much I could hawk that thing for?
Huh. I suppose I was actually thinking about using it.
Well, no point in using
He's
it.
gonna
You know
kinda-
what it does.
He's gonna kind of look at you, kind of quirk an eyebrow. He's like, you're gonna throw a crystal ball?
Yeah, it's like a crystal Pokeball, right?
Yeah, but I mean, what if it's actually made of crystal? What if you throw it and it breaks?
Then it's a poorly designed ball.
Made out of crystal.
Well, I mean, aren't apricot balls made out of Wait, how much knowledge do I have?
He's like,
Well,
these
you've
are-
seen Jay
he's like-
working with apricorn balls and making them. And you've probably seen the power tools he needs to break one open.
Okay.
So
He was like these. He was like, look. He was like these people might be. He was like these people might be back. He was like these people might be. You know. He was like. I must say he was like these people might be Zubat crazy, but I mean they. He was like, but they have a lot of money, and they are willing to spend a lot of money in order to have a lot of fun. I'm just hoping that today is a day where they decide that having fun is reasonable.
Is this not your first encounter?
This is my first encounter. And also, he was like, this is my first encounter. He was like, this is my first encounter. My family advised me against it, particularly my brother, who was the last person who came out here. And I say he was like particularly the last person who came out here. You'll see him do like the 4-point touch across his chest.
Following, kind of looking around. Sid will also do the sign of the cross, like, oh god, what have we got ourselves in? Oh, Rayquaza, what did we get ourselves into?
Noticing around, you do see several scuff marks across I'll say across some of these trees. Um, it looks, I'll say, Jay and Lattice, I'll say Jay and Lattice, you guys have experience with hunting and foraging. Sid, do you have experience with hunting and or foraging? Hello?
Greg?
Yep. Sorry.
I was asking, I was like, do you have any experience with hunting and or foraging?
Maybe foraging? Because,
Okay.
quote, ninja training, whatever you want to call it.
Okay. I'm gonna say, in which case, this will apply more to Jay and Lattice. You notice on some of these trees, some of the markings on the ground. You'll pick up that, strangely enough, this does seem, I'm gonna say, a lot of the areas that you're kind of looking at, some of the spaces on the trees, it seems as if traps had been set here before, some sort of traps. Some of the branches you notice kind of have like rope. I'll say kind of have rope dig-ins into it from where like the little snatch traps that you would use to catch animals.
Hmm?
Um, you'll see what looks to be a fairly freshly filled in hole in the ground.
Sid, we may be
The
relying on
dirt,
you and your experience with village guardianship.
I'll say the dirt is a obvious different color. It looks like it's filled in, but it looks like an obvious different color from the
What
rest of
did
the
you
dirt
say?
around
What
it.
did you, what,
I said we may be
what did
relying on
Jay
you
say?
and your experience with village guardianship.
Yeah, I guess if it's pointed out, he'll look at that and be like,
Yeah, I think I'll point it out.
oh.
You also do see a couple of scorch marks on some of the trees, and I'll say some scorch marks on some of the trees, some heavily pressurized marks on some of the trees. You recognize them as I'll say fire-based attacks or high-pressured water attacks.
Hmm?
Just kind of these are kind of things that you didn't really notice at first, but the more you look around, you're starting to notice just a lot of different, just minor things all over the place. You're like, huh, huh, oh.
This is fine.
Okay. But yeah, he's gonna be like, yeah, I'm just waiting for the party to start.
Hmm. Well, thank you, and I hope we all survive the fun.
I say he's gonna smile. He was like, don't worry. Everyone walks or is carted out of here perfectly fine. Hey, it's the price you pay to. He was like, it's the price you pay to either get rich or. He was like, sometimes these things are, you missed the cash prize one that they had last month.
Hmm.
He
Okay.
was like, unfortunately, no one won it because no one made it to the end.
Looks over.
He's like, don't worry, they didn't. He was like, no. He was like, no, 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 no. He's like, everybody's perfectly, alive.
Oh, oh, good.
Unfortunately, none of them made it to the end of the Silvestri's obstacle course. and so nobody won the 10 million Pokebuck prize.
Wait, is that million with an M or B with a B?
Million. 10 million Pokebuck prize.
That's still a whole lot.
I'm gonna say these people are pretty willing to pay to have their fun.
See,
So much money.
Yeah, you realize it's all Canadian.
I'm gonna say he's gonna be like, well, they are one of the noble houses of Sinnoh. He's like legend has it that their ancestors were some of the were part of the original boat that came over here.
interesting.
But I don't know if that has to do with the fact that they paid enough money to have that put in the history books or what.
Hmm?
Huh. Well, thank you for the information in the history lesson.
You're welcome. Now, just so you know, I'm gonna say, don't ask me what's going on. I don't know what's going on, and I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna find out until you find out as well.
Gotcha.
All right. I'll say he's gonna be like but he's going to lift up his shirt, and you're going to see that he's wearing something that appears to be like a bulletproof vest, and seems to be wearing some sort of like thin like maneuverable body mesh. One way or another, I'm prepared.
Sid will like be nodding and like, good plans, good preparation.
Okay. You guys can go wherever you like, meander around if you wish. I'm gonna say you will hear. Over. I'm gonna say as you are kind of going around, you will hear over loudspeakers. I'm gonna say 10 minutes until the festivities begin. Anything else? Jay, are you just gonna kind of wait there?
I'm sticking with
I
the group.
see Latches.
I say, yeah, just wasn't moving my mini. I just wasn't moving my mini. I'm sticking with Lattice.
Okay, cool. Sid, would you be moving with them, traveling out on your own?
No, you kidding, man? Stick with the pack.
Okay, I mean, you see people. You see people kind of scattered all about. I say there are people scattered all about. It just depends on where you.
Yeah, well, that also sounds like your death wish.
All right, sticking with the pack. All right. The next person that you see is this gentleman.
I feel like we've seen him before.
Yeah, he does look very familiar.
And I'll say he's gonna kind of look up at you guys, looking at his phone. And he was like, "Oh, hey, it's you guys. Didn't I see you back at Orberg?"
I think so.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Oh, so what brings you guys here?
Something about fun and cash monies.
Huh. He was like, okay, well, he's like, he was like, I came here because the sign that I saw said there was going to be food. Keep in mind, you did not see a sign that said anything about food.
Interesting.
Fish sandwiches, fish sticks.
Okay. Right. All right, I'm gonna say they. I'm gonna say he's gonna like well. He was like well then. He was like so what? He was like so is there He was like so you guys came. He was like so you guys came here for the prize.
Yep.
Fish soup.
He was like so what do you? He was like so what do you intend on doing with it?
Depends on what it does.
Fish on a spear.
And cake box.
Okay. One moment, I need to help my son apparently with this game because he can't seem to beat it. So let's see if my gaming skills are good enough to hold this off.
Fish rice ball.
I believe in you.
Yeah, I've missed fish.
Also, be super jealous. We're gonna be building terrariums of with like Star Wars and like miniature models. So it's like for example, we're doing Luke and his land speeder. Gonna do Tatooine.
Oh,
Got some
nice.
sand. Got some rocks. It's like yeah, looks good.
Nice. Man, that sounds fun.
But yeah, looks like I'm gonna be the rogue this time. Time to disarm traps.
Yes.
Or keep an eye for traps. It's like, I don't like this.
Oh, hey. A white dwarf, roughly the size of the moon, has more mass than our sun, but that makes sense. There's a white dwarf.
Huh.
Oh. Apparently, a binary of white dwarfs merged into a supermassive moon-sized white dwarf. Oh, well, that was a short article. I thought there was something a bit more exciting than... What am I complaining about? Finally, the headline gives you all you need. My Windows 11 won't run on your new $5,000 Surface PC, but a Mac from 2013 can run it.
Hmm.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to your ninja skills to come into play.
Yeah,
Alright.
Sid has really good stealth, but I hope he can find the things.
Okay, that's it. All right. Let's do
What was that? You broke up.
back in Asgard.
Still breaking up.
Okay. I say, but yeah, he.
Still breaking up.
Damn you, weather!
Hello?
We got that one
Okay.
word.
For some reason, yeah, I must say, for some reason, sitting next to the modem gives me the least amount of signal. Hello?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we heard you.
Yeah,
Least
for some
amount of
reason,
signal.
sitting next,
Oh, yeah.
for some reason, sitting next to the modem gives me the least amount of signal.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
All right. Cool.
Because of course.
So, all right.
And that was the same way it's twice.
Okay. I'm gonna say, let's roll a d3. Lattice is 1, Jay is 2, Sid is 3.
Uh-oh.
Jay, Jay, while you are talking, you will hear that rather giggly voice behind you.
Oh no. Tristan, I think you know what it is. Remember the farmers?
Look around.
Do you? Okay. Right, you turn around and this girl comes running out of the woods behind you.
That's
hello.
an interesting outfit. That's like the most frill I've ever seen. Like on an article of clothing that is not a skirt.
She runs out to you and she's like, "Oh, hi. How are you?"
Fine.
Oh, that's amazing. You'll see that she looks like super excited to meet you. She was like, she'll extend her hand.
Cautiously take her hand.
You'll take her. When you take her hand, she'll look and she'll be like, "Ah, he touched me." You will see her eyes like glistening and glowing with happiness.
I have a question. Can we hear and see this individual?
Yeah, it's right behind you.
Okay. Okay. I wonder if there was some sort of like sixth sense thing going on. Because remember, in Pokemon, ghosts exist.
Oh yeah, no. When Jay takes her hand, you will see her eyes just go like a flutter, and she'll put her other hand over her chest. She was like, "Oh my God!" It was like such a handsome and dashing man. He took my hand.
Oh no.
I'll say she will go, "Oh," and just like put her hand over her forehead, and you'll see her start to kind of swoon and fall back.
Okay then.
You're just gonna let her
Just
fall?
gonna let her hit. Just gonna.
No. He'll move to catch her.
Okay. When you catch her, a very obviously staged and faked. "Oh no! I almost fell, and you caught me. What a gentleman you are." It was she's gonna be looking at you with anime hard eyes. "It is obviously meant to be. It is destiny that brings you here."
Far be it for us to interfere with destiny, right?
I like how your homie's just selling you out.
Yeah, I'll be looking at Lattice like, "Dude, are you here? Dude, like that."
Well, look at part of that.
Homies are
What do you say? Are you what?
It's like your homies are garbage.
It's like, dude, no. We don't even know. It's like, dude, I wouldn't even know her name. It's like, no, this isn't some romance novel or fanfic.
I'll say she will say she'll be like, "What's his?" It was like, "What's his?" It was like, "What's his life but fantasy that has yet to be written down?"
She's pretty good with words. She's very good with words. Hold on, give me a second.
I'll say.
Where might thee hail from, O Silver Maiden?
I hail from the woods.
I wasn't expecting that one.
At Lattice's remark, he's like, "Yeah, you know who's also good at words? Politicians."
she's going. I'll say she's going to say you. It was like you two are quite chatty, but my beloved here is quite quiet.
Yeah,
Stunned by your beauty, I'm sure.
don't start.
To be fair, this could have been either of you three. That's what the D3 was for. It's like, which one of you would you take a shining to? Like blue hair, green hair, or black hair?
Uh, um, might I interest you with a, and Lattice will pull out. No, that's a potion. I don't want to pull that out. I got drinks, damn it, and they do things. Some super soda pop. In an attempt to have her physically move herself away from a buddy there.
Jay, could you make me a perception check or intuition, one of the two?
I now have 5 in intuition, which means I can make.
Okay. By holding your hand and having, having your arm around her body in a manner you were not expecting, you can feel that, being a forager yourself, being a forager and with your skills, you can tell that she has obviously participated in some sort of activities similar to yours. You hold her hands. They are very soft, but simultaneously rugged, as if she's handled lots of rope and steel and does a significant amount of outdoor activities.
Which means, of course, in her backpack is like a jumbo-sized moisturizer container.
She is a rather, despite her beauty and her soft skin, she is a rather rugged and well experienced outdoors person.
Good for her.
She was like, we could all. It was like everyone else can partake in the event. You and I can just stay like this forever.
Yeah, not to offend, but I'm already taken.
She's gonna kind of have a look on her face. She was like, "Oh, who?" It was like it figures everything I want always. It was like everything I want is already gone. Is that a lie or is that you like?
That's true. As established in like the first episode, him and Silent Ron are technically supposed to be a thing. She just never shows up for it to be come up.
I had actually forgotten about that because she just hasn't been here.
She's going to kind of moonwalker. She's going to kind of like moonwalker Michael Jackson, like lean up out of your grasp. And she's going to instead she was like, oh well, can't always have what you want. And I'll say she's going to jump over here to Sid. Well, when in doubt, bet on black. And I'll say she's just going to kind of lean up and get up. I'll say kind of like tuck her hair underneath your chin. She's like, well, hello, stranger.
He'll slowly turn to the other.
Quickly, use your trap skills.
I'll say also, Tristan, with your intuition skill, the more you watch her, you're kind of noticing that you're kind of starting to believe that the only reason they're called eccentric is because they're rich, and if they were broke, they'd be called crazy.
Wasn't that always how that goes?
Well, sometimes you have like eccentric people like Elon Musk, and then you just have batshit crazy people like this. Um, but yeah, she's gonna be looking at Sid and like it was like, Ma, you are quite muscular.
Thank
What do you
you.
is like, what do you do? Oh, a man with an accent. What do you do for a living? She's gonna be like, I don't have one of you.
Okay, that now that's a quirky eyebrow. Now that it's like it's gone from funny to wait, what? Collection?
To be fair,
do you have
I
many?
don't have one of any of you three.
Still doesn't help your comments.
What comment that you're pretty?
No,
That you're muscular?
no, that you don't have. That you don't have one of me. Before
Yes.
something.
I don't must say, yes. I don't must say I must say I must say I don't have a must say I don't have a husband with an accent.
But you do have a husband.
Are you implying that you do have husbands?
Of course not. I've just been looking for one. I've never had a husband this week. Or last week. Or the week before that. I've never had many things. You're gonna see her kind of. I'll say you're gonna. Hold up.
Oh, so she said she doesn't have many things. Is that what she said?
Yes.
Intuition check.
Sure.
Holy shit.
As you kind of pay attention to her, looking at her, she seems as if she is incredibly focused on your intuition check. She seems to have completely forgotten all about Jay.
Oh, good.
Seems to only be focusing on Sid. And then the moment that I'll say the moment that you start making this intuition check, you see her eyes just kind of like you see her head kind of tilt to the side, and you'll see her eyes kind of like not so much glaze over, but just kind of space out. And then her head's gonna tilt back upwards, and she was like, "Hi, welcome." It was like, "Hi, welcome to the." It was like, "Welcome to the." It was like, "Welcome to our estate." It was like, "Welcome to our estate at the Blackleaf Woods." And I'll say, "It's so nice to meet you all."
Hi.
I have mixed feelings about this entire situation. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you all.
I'm Lattice.
Like, is he? Is she like having her arms like wrapped around Sid's torso and all that, like arms and all? Or
No, I'm about to say when she spaces out, her arms fall to her side, and she just kind of like head tilt to the side, like she's looking through you and past you. I'm gonna say Jay already picked up on it. Lad has definitely just picked up on it. She is kind of off her rocker. What you're also picking up is that she seems to have short-term memory.
oh, the poor sweet child.
So she's going to look and it's like, well, you it was like, aren't you an interesting looking bunch? When did you all get here?
Just a little while ago.
Awesome. All right, I'll say she's gonna be like, are you here for the $10 million Pokebuck obstacle course?
We were told that was last time.
You're gonna see a confused look on her face. She's gonna be like,
Wasn't it an item hunt?
last item hunt. Item hunt? she's gonna her cheeks are gonna kind of puff up, and she's gonna slam her fist into her hand. That's right. It was like this month is the item hunt. You are, I'll say, you are correct. Wow, you guys are smart. I sure hope. I'll say she was like, man, you guys are smart. I sure hope you don't get hurt.
So, what do we call you?
I'll say she's gonna look at you and smile. She was like, my name is. She was like, today my name is Katarina.
Katarine.
Katarina.
Does it change?
I'll say she was like, I was told that I'm wealthy, so my name can be whatever it wants to be.
You don't need to be wealthy for the name to change.
No, but it certainly helps.
Well, I mean, if you want to do it legally. Well, like, actually change your name.
Once I find a new name, then I'll change it. Or maybe if I get married, I can change both. I can change both of my names. Maybe I can change his name too.
Wait, which
We
name
can
is she
swap
referring to?
names. She just kind of seems to be staring off into space right now.
Okay.
She's like, maybe we can change both names. Maybe we can swap names. I'll say she'll be like, what? She was like, well, I hope. She was like, well, I hope you all. She was like, well, I hope you all are having yourselves a good time. Don't worry, don't worry, we're going to be having people come around here, and they're going to be trying to. And we're going to be trying to get the festivities going.
That's all nod. Good. I'm always up for more fun.
See, that's the spirit. I'll say she's going to smile and be like, I'm so happy you're into the fun here. It was like, trust me, you will never. She's gonna be like, trust me, you are never going to escape. Forget this.
I'm sure I won't. Enjoy the woods, Katarina.
Enjoy the fireworks.
Sid will certainly look around. After, if she leaves, he'll make a show of looking around all the forest. Man, I have never seen any more red flags than I have today.
She's like silly. I'll say she was like silly. It was like the flag contest. It was like the flag contest was a year ago.
Sid will pat her in her head like, okay.
She will meow when you pet her head.
I don't know how I feel about that.
She is. This is the player talking. She is so crazy. She's nuts. Coming up the pathway,
you will see this gentleman walk up behind her.
Please tell me his name's Jeeves.
Miss Katarina, if you could please turn.
She's gonna turn around. He's like, Miss. He's going to look at her. He's like Miss Ashley. It's Katarina this week. He's gonna kind of just stand there and he's gonna inhale deeply and just exhale. He's like, Miss Katarina. That's better. It's almost time for the festivities to begin. Yay, the festivities! She was like, is it? She was like, ooh. you're gonna kind of see her lean in. She was like, "Is it ready?" And he was like, "Yes, Miss Katerina. It has been designed to your specification." She was like, she's gonna look back at you three, and look behind you at the other trainer behind you, and she's gonna be like, "Yay!"
I
The the butler is just gonna kind of look at the three of you like, hmm. I'm about to say, he's gonna look at the three of you. He's like, he was like, you three. He was like, "Hello, young gentlemen." He was like, "How are you?" He was like, "How are you today?"
doing pretty good. Ready for some fun. Hoping there's not a parade of lit wicks.
He was like, "No, no, no. You have nothing to fear in regards to, I'm not saying in regards to the Pokemon." He was like, "There is only one Pokemon that roams around. There's only one Pokemon that roams around these woods. Fairly harmless, I assure you." He is going to put his hand over his chest. He was like, "Allow me to introduce myself. My name is," and she's gonna turn around at the three of you and just scream, "His name is Joe!" And I'll say he's just going to kind of like cough momentarily. He was like, "My name is Steven." And she was like, "Your name is Joe. Your name is Joe. It is Joe. Say Joe." And he's gonna be like, "My name is Joe." And I was saying she's gonna turn around and look back at you. "And my name is Cersei. Welcome." It was like, "Welcome to." I was like, welcome to the Blackleaf Woods. Hi. I don't think I've met you. What's your name?" He's going to put his hands on her shoulder. He was like, "Miss, I believe it's time to go." And she was like, "Okay. Enjoy the sandwiches."
Fish sandwiches. Brian, don't think I'm not keeping track of your names.
You know that face when people would just like stare, like open mouth, like the fuck? Just actually, you know what? You're just staring open mouth for a while, watching them go.
I hope you do keep track of the names because I randomly generated 25 of them.
Oh no!
Staring at that.
And I'm just rolling a die over here to see which one she decides to be.
Sid will slowly turn to the party. What the fuck was that?
My caution's rising.
Yeah, I'll have half a mind to beat you know.
I mean, it's like part of it was endearing, but the other part was freaky.
Like, I feel sorry for her than more than anything else.
If that's what are her parents like? Who's running the fun here?
And they've had time, and they've had time to like marinate that madness. Jay, what do you think?
I'm not sure what to think.
Brian, this hollowed out looking piece of tree right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look inside of it in case there's some crazy shit hiding in there.
Okay. You do. Okay. That's amazing that you actually noticed that. Good on you. You look inside of. You look inside of that tree. Looking inside of that tree, there appears to be some. There appears to make me a tech roll.
Technical education. Oh, I am passively proficient in it. I can use a light switch.
Okay.
And word perfect.
It appears to be some sort of alarm / tripwire.
Huh.
Because you do notice some sort of like battery pack running. I'm gonna say you do see like the tripwire attached to like this I'm gonna say electrical wire line that seems to be running up the inside of the tree. I'm gonna say looking around inside of the tree, this tree is fake. The outside of the tree looks, feels, and smells real, but the inside of the tree is actually plastic.
The, the, the plant's a plant, guys. It's not real.
Well, that makes things even weirder then.
Some sort of.
I'll say
lore is in here.
the gentleman behind you, Brandon is going to be looking like, so yeah, she's cute, but she's crazy. We're not eating today.
Well, she did mention sandwiches, but she's also a nut, so who knows what the sandwiches actually are.
Yeah, well, I'm no doctor, but she has the she has a right she has a memory shorter than a gold than a magic carp.
Wait. Looks over to our medic. Do you have some herb for that?
I'm not a medic in this one.
Oh shit.
We're screwed.
Sorry, I can't. Shoot. What's the term? Where you're stuck in a role. There's a term for it. Where the
I was typecast.
Typecast, yes. Sorry, I typecast you.
I'll say, after a few moments, you will see two people come around the corner. They seem to be shaking hands with people as they are going.
Oh, these guys seem more
you will see
personable.
this woman.
Oh no, it's the eccentric trees.
And you'll see this gentleman.
Okay, I'm expecting him to like run Monopoly.
I'm gonna say he will look at you. I'm gonna say both of them will look at you. I'm gonna say she's gonna look and be like, Charles, look. She was like, Charles, look. It appears that we missed. It was like it appears that we missed a few. And he was like, oh, it appears that we have. He was like, hello, strapping young lads. Are you here? He was like, are you here for the prize?
And the festivities.
And the festivities, which are linked to the prize. He was like, he was like, you all look like you've done he was like, all of you look like you've done a push-up or two, eh? Eh?
Ah, yes.
Aha, jolly good. And I'll say, back in my day, I used to participate in these festivities just like you did. And now I'm on the other side of it.
Brian, does it look like his undershirt is barely fitting and that he really has like Roshi muscles?
You cannot tell with the vest and the shirt.
Okay.
I'm gonna say,
As for the dramatic reveal.
I'm gonna say she's the older lady is gonna look and she's gonna she was like, honey, I feel as if we might be looking at one of the winners here. He was like, ooh, do you think we'll finally be able to get rid of? Do you really think that we'll finally be able to get rid of that crystal Pokeball? And she was like, I suppose so. We got it from that. She was like, we got it from that strange lab as a gift. And it really hasn't served us much good. He's gonna be like, he's like, we still don't know what it does, do we? And she was like, well, she was like, well, I never threw it at anything. We don't have any Pokemon around here. And he was like, we don't have any Pokemon around here. He was like, what about the Bidoof? She was like, oh, that fat thing. It was like, it just showed up on the property and started eating everything, and it never left. I'm pretty sure, I'll say, and I don't even know how it grew that size. I'm about to say she was like and she was like well she was like I don't even know how I grew to that size. But then he about to say but then he I'll say but then he then that I'll say but then that one drew in that other one that likes and I'll say that likes to hang around that likes to hang around the entranceway. But yes, do not worry, do not be scared off. Like I said, they're only I say we only have 3 Pokemon on the property. I say there is Bidoof, and there is Bidoof, and then there's the third one, who is a mystery, and is actually part of I say is actually part of the I say it is actually a part of the show.
Very exciting. I hope it's a right show.
I sure hope so. It was like I sure hope so. Do make it fun for us.
We will endeavor to do our best.
Huh, goody. I'll say she will say if she was like if you it was like if you would be so kind to it was like if you would be so kind as to make your way of it was like follow follow the pathway over to the it was like if you could follow the pathway over to my to the mansion, and we will begin momentarily.
Thank you. And I'll look to my compatriots. So to the mansion then.
Sounds like it.
I do hope they have food. I wasn't
It
hungry
opens his
until
mouth
the
to
food
say
was
something.
mentioned.
Bad luck to say things. Bad.
You said I'm not allowed to say bad things.
Yep. Not gonna say anything.
Given the tree we found, the forest may have ears.
Okay. All right. The pathway will lead you over to here. If you choose to head over there.
Well, that is where we were directed, so I might as well.
Yeah.
As moving along the path, keep an eye on like, okay, there's that, there's that.
The area over here is a bit wider and larger than, I'm also you can spread out into the woods around here if you like.
Has there been any signs about not allowing free roam Pokemon outside of the estates?
You're not seeing anything saying you can't do stuff.
Wolf?
Jay, are you moving yourself over there, or should I?
You can move me over.
Okay. All right. As you're making your way over there, you will see a handful of people. Who also appear to be here. Assume that these characters that are kind of stuck to the map have moved over as well. Let's see. And I'll say, just a general young lady. This gentleman again, who upon coming over here, you do see a table spread of food. See a hiker.
Oh god, is that the power glove?
You just, I'll say, he seems to also just be a regular casual trainer. And also you see here.
Yes,
Is
I found
she
I noticed
here?
her.
Yeah, is she actually here?
Mm-hmm.
Like from the mining town?
Yes.
Or little. Oh, very nice.
I'm about to say she's gonna look. She's like, oh, she's gonna like, oh, what are you guys doing here?
We were persuaded by fun.
I'll say
They
she's gonna like, she was like, fun, huh? She was like, I didn't see that. I just saw a sign that said that they were holding a festival here. And one of the people, I'll say one of the people behind them said, one of the people, the hiker is gonna say, he was like, he's gonna be like, he was like, really? He was like, really? He was like, I was told that this was gonna be, he was like, I was told this was gonna be a trade show.
Cool. We were all lied to.
Looks back to the hiker. Guys, I think we've been duped into the Poke games.
I'm gonna say, he's going to, the older man, he was like, actually, you're all right. He was like, actually, you're all right. He was like, everything that everything that you were told was going to be here is here. You were told there would be food, there's food. You were told there was going to be fun. We are definitely going to have fun. You were told there'd be a trade show. Oh, trust me. Trust me. The tools are about to be revealed shortly.
I feel like the tools are already here.
Hey.
I'll say he's gonna look at you. He's gonna look at you, Jay. He was like, I like that level of spunk. You look like you might prove to be the most fun out of all your friends.
Debatable.
See. JPEG. Nope, not saving it there. Saving it into the Pokemon folder, which doesn't never want to be the primary file that's saved. Why the fuck do I want to save this as a bug type trainer? No. He's not a bug type. It's not even a trainer.
He is totally a bug type trainer. You just didn't know it yet.
You see, by merely entering the trade show festival zone of free food and fun, you have discovered more about yourself. That took a second to string all that together.
Okay, there we go. Is that the JPEG? No, it's not the JPEG.
More than more likely
That's the
answer,
JPEG.
everyone just gets a bit more crazy after they leave. Pretty
Right,
soon I'll be a Nurse Joy.
Here we go. I'm gonna say the gentleman is going to he's going to look at you. He was like I'm gonna say he's going to look. He was like now if you now if you would be so kind as to direct your attention to my let's see. All right. If you would be so kind as to direct your attention to my lovely daughter Rachel, it's Amanda. Amanda. We shall tell you. It was like we shall tell you the. It was like we shall tell you the festivities that are about to begin. So, what you are looking for? What you will be looking for are 5 items. It was like you will be looking for 5 items, and you will have to find them in these woods. You have to find them in these woods. Do not worry, there are only 5 of these items. If you find someone who has that item, feel free to take it from them. If you find someone unconscious holding that item, feel free to take it from them.
Oh, I'm sorry. David, you were wrong. It's not the Poke Games. It's Duelist Kingdom.
If you find someone hanging upside down, feel free to take their item. If you see a set of footprints that happen to disappear and the item seems to be laying there, do not pay attention to it. Simply take the item and keep going. I'll say, if you so choose, you may split. You may split up in a team if you feel that you are not selfish enough to share the prize with your friends. Then you may team up. Although it is only one crystal Pokeball, and at the end of the day, you will have to decide which one of you gets it. But if you wish to work together in order to claim the prize and then dispute amongst yourselves, make sure that you record it and send it to our Poke Twitter so that we may hilariously laugh at your skirmish.
What's Poke Twitter? Yeah, it will whisper to the others.
I think I had it on my Rodham phone. Give me a second.
He was like, now. He was like, think of it as a scavenger hunt.
What did I do?
You ate your food. I see. Go ahead and get trash.
Well, what? Ice cream.
Oh, that sucks. You want a brownie? Okay, then get a brownie. All right.
Brownie point.
Just make sure it's not one of Daddy's special brownies.
Yeah, he had his dinner. So you will, I'm gonna say you will see the butler head back inside the room. Head back inside the place. He was like, now don't think that this is just going to be some casual run-of-the-mill scavenger hunt. Oh no. He was like, keep in mind that as the patrons of this event, we also participate in this. We can't very well now have you all just wandering about, getting everything all willy-nilly. He was like, what fun would that be? The butler will come out with this exasperated look on his face, and he will have a large tray next to him. On this tray, you will see roughly about a dozen of these.
Whoa.
Poke detonator.
And you will see 4 of these.
Hey, I think that's from the Dumare Sheep Dream.
As I was at the Poke Rifle.
Yeah, except this one looks, yeah.
That's a grenade launcher.
She's gonna be like, ooh, and she's gonna be like, ooh, which one? He was like, which one has the mods? And he was like, which ones has the mods that I wanted? And he's going to take it off. He's going to take it off and hand it to her. She's like, ooh, this is the one with the scope, right? And he was like, yes, madam. This is the one. He was like, this is the one with the scope. Yay! And she's going to cock the gun and kind of look towards the group and just kind of tilt her head to the side. Gotta catch them all.
That's not on.
I'll say, the father was like, oh, don't you just love it when she gets into this? And she was like, and the mother's gonna look. She was like, that's our girl. As she like puts a bandolier of grenades around her torso. I was saying it was like now. If you would all be so, if you would all be so kind, if you would all be so kind, we're going to put your names in the initiative order. And I'm not saying while you are searching around, I'm not saying we are going to give you a jolly good head start. I'm gonna say of 30 seconds. And then we're going to come and find you. And what was the terminology we used? His wife's going to turn and look at him. He's like, forcibly disqualify? Yes, that is what we are going to do. Forcibly disqualify you from the game.
Sid will raise his hand.
Yes, young chap.
Huh? What is it? What's disqualifying? Or what disqualified?
Oh, if you are knocked unconscious.
Good to know.
If you are knocked unconscious or incapacitated in some way. The hiker is going to say, this doesn't look like a trade show. And he was like, good sir. He was like, good sir, are you calling me a liar? Do these not look like tools of a trade?
Huh. You know.
He's going to look towards the group. He was like, do you not know a good hunting tool when you see it? He was like, do not worry. He was like, do not worry. He was like, do not worry. He was like, these may look like grenade shells, but they're simply high velocity Pokeballs. And I'll say, not good.
Sid will kind of whisper to the group. Whoever said it was the most dangerous game. Congratulations, you're the winner.
Yeah. Don't feel like a winner right now.
Yeah, neither do I.
Let's just not get hit.
Really, that never would have occurred to me. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm the best advisor like that. Let's keep an eye out for plastic trees. And what was it? Fire? There was fire on the on some of the trees. So I think someone mentioned that.
Anyway, I believe we are supposed to be on a timer, so. Supposed to be on a timer.
You are going to have a 6-round timer. Feel free to move. Feel free to put in your initiatives, and you can move whatever your movement is, and make search rolls, and you'll see if you find any of these items.
Okay, initiatives are in. Do I need to roll for Alma, or can Alma just move when I move? Do I need to roll for Alma, or does Alma just move when I move?
You can have her move when you move.
So I'm just carrying Harold, so I don't have to worry about his movement. Okay, my move is 7. And give me a perception roll. Where's the skills section? Here's my skills. For assistance. Damn. That's round 1.
What's the assistance bonus again?
+2.
Okay.
Okay, hold on, 6. Would searching be a separate action? Just making sure. Brian?
Hmm?
Is searching a separate action?
I'm gonna say you can search. You can search. No, you can search. I'll say you can move and then you can search.
That's it. Yeah. Search would
Okay.
be your action, and then you'd have movement.
Okay. Are we able to move through the trees?
You can move through the trees. Yes.
Y'all.
But some of the items are probably hidden in the trees. I'll say the butler is going to walk out, handing each of you a sheet of paper.
It says "Get out."
Oh, cool.
It says,
Okay.
leave
Okay.
while you can.
These are the five items that you must find.
Question mark?
I like that TV though. No, I think it's missing a 0.
Okay. I'll say a can of super juice, a handkerchief, a 30-inch TV, I'll say a rolled up pair of blue socks, and he was like do not worry. He's like do not worry. The last item will be revealed to you once the first 4 items have been retrieved, and then the last item will reveal itself. Or better yet, the last item will be, reveal itself. That's a good way to put it. There we go. Let's see. All right, let me put in their initiatives real quick. Where is it? They don't really count at the moment. I believe that's it. Okay. Descending. All right. All right. Jay, movement. I must say, Jay moves first.
I already took my movement, and there's a search roll
Right.
there.
Okay. Rolling perception. Okay. I'm gonna say rolling perception. I'll say you do not notice anything right here, but you do see some similar footprints to Lady Silvestri's that appear to be heading through the woods in this direction.
Okay.
Is that it?
For this round, yeah.
Okay. Okay. She's going to look over towards you guys. Well, may the best person win.
Good luck.
And she's going to go meandering off into the woods.
Actually, Sid would have tried to keep up with Jay, so it's like there.
All right. So when that happens, you're gonna stick with Jay.
Yep, stick with Jay because because we're all pretty much in the same agreement. This place is freaky as fuck. We don't trust anyone except ourselves.
Jesus fuck.
I don't know. I kind of
Okay.
trust the other contestants because they have not proven to be insane.
Is it? I was considering
Okay.
actually investigating near the house.
Yeah, plus I trust her. I was like, hey, you actually helped us. Wait.
All right. All right. She runs off into this section of the woods. Sid. Going off over there, Sid, perception roll. Similar to Jay, because you see, looking at where Jay is looking, you see a set of footprints over here that are leading off in this direction. Other than that, you don't notice anything too out of the ordinary around here.
Should we follow?
Is that?
I have no idea. You're the forest expert.
Am I?
You're the closest thing we have.
Alright.
You notice footprints that seem to kind of. You notice the footprints as well. Do resemble these shoes that Lady Silvestri was wearing.
Matches the woman's shoes. So could lead to somewhere, but could also lead to a trap. That's the best we got so far. So yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. This guy is going to make his way down the path. Okay. Alright. She is loading up her gun. Lattice.
Okay. Well, I did want to look around the house because that would be like the last place anyone would expect things to be. I believe moving with the group was part of the agreement.
I mean, you can move with the group. I know he said he was moving with the group. I mean, you don't. I don't know if everyone that said that we should stick together. I don't know what the.
Well, I believe it specifically is that we classified ourselves as a group and wouldn't try to, dick over each other. Well, was there any actual thing about sticking, like, together in proximity? Or is that just implied?
Hello?
I believe the intent was to stick together.
Okay.
I assume that you all were sticking together as a team as far as, when it came to victory.
We never established much of a strategy in terms of whether we were moving as a group.
That was my question.
I'm outside.
Okay.
Yeah. I know you guys went as a group. I didn't know if if you traveled as a group.
Okay. In which case, I do want to check out my crazy thought and then join you guys. I know I don't have enough movement to join you guys, but I will check out crazy thought.
Okay. So are you kind of maneuvering around the back of the mansion?
Yep.
Awesome. Perception roll.
And then one from the knees.
Okay.
You see, that's why I have Alma with me.
Okay. Lattice, you are amazed at the fine yet rustic architecture of this, of this prestigious mansion.
Oh, yes.
Alma, however, notices something rather strange. Alma will notice something with a rather large barrel sticking out from what appears to be a makeshift bush.
Oh.
Alma will just kind of look, cock her head, and telekinetically hit you in the leg
Yeah.
to get your attention.
What?
She'll point over she'll point over to the rather well hidden, but obviously not hidden well enough from Alma's viewpoint. You will see a giant long barrel sticking out from what looks to be a netted bush.
Is there any
From
shifting
what
to
you
it,
can,
or is it very static?
it's very static. From what you can tell, just looking at the barrel of it and the height from which it is, looks like there's a tank hidden underneath it.
A tank. Okay. Well, it's not sucked. It could have a TV in it, though. Okay. You know, I am going to try to investigate the tank.
Okay.
I guess I'll roll I'm totally not good at that. But I guess I'll roll a stealth. In case the tank is really just good at staying still because it's a tank.
Okay.
Actual functional giant tank, giant ass tank.
Okay. Your stealth is pretty garbage as you kind of step and crunch on just about every loud item that you possibly could.
Huh. Don't know why I'd use that name. It's weird. Huh. Strange. That was supposed to be almost stealth. Which, of course, apparently rolls super duper high.
No, okay. Alma disappears from sight. You, on the other hand, crunch, crunch, crunch. Somehow steel is also heard as well.
My stealth is great.
I'll say something flies something flies around your face, and you're like, da, da, da. Just like, I don't know, just everything that could go wrong of you making noises does go wrong. But there is a tank. I assume you pull back the
the knitting?
You pull back. Okay, yes.
Yeah.
You will see what looks to be a fully functioning tank.
I wish to board the tank.
Okay. Board the tank. Oh, so like go inside of it?
Yeah.
Okay, you go inside the tank. There are keys inside the tank.
I take it the viewport does allow for actual sight.
Yes. The keys seem to already be in the ignition, have not been turned. You do see a sign that says "Have fun," like a post-it note. I'll say a post-it note on the control board.
Because my thought was steal the tank, search for the items, so the family can't just shoot me. That was my thought, but now I'm skeptical because there's a post-it in here. Maybe this is for stage 2. Okay, I will.
I mean, up to you. I'll say you found it fair and square. I'm actually relatively amazed that somebody actually went around the house.
Well, because I was just kind of thinking, it's like, well, they probably put something close to the house, not expecting people to search close to the house, but they are also close to the house with their, tag you're out weapons.
Yeah, that was something I did think of, but I'm like, yeah, no, let's start with the hard parts first.
And it's not against the rules.
Nope, they didn't give you any rules,
Right.
really.
Okay. The
The only rule is you're disqualified if you're unconscious.
You know, I'm not gonna shaft myself. I will utilize this tank and attempt to search items with it. Perhaps find you guys and be like, hey, an APC. Because is there room in this tank for more than one person?
Yes, this tank, this tank can hold, this tank can hold 4 people.
Okay. I take it they're high velocity Pokeball shells and not actual shells.
You can't tell if anything's loaded in there.
Okay. Oh, you know what else we could do? We could use the barrel of the tank to reach places we couldn't otherwise reach. In case there's like an item hidden like at the tippity top of something. Yes, utility tank. I'm probably overthinking this. Wait, could there be an item on the roof of the house?
I don't think the tank can roll up on top of the house.
No, but how long is this barrel?
It's not as tall as the house. The house is a mansion. If you pointed the tip of the gun up, you could probably reach the 2nd floor.
Oh, okay. Okay. I went a ledge too far with that one, guys. But yeah, sure. I'll get Oma here in the tank with me, and I will. Oh my God! Oh, okay. That's a. For a second, I was right. Bug on my screen. Oh no, it's a tank. It's a freaking tank. Oh God.
Okay. The tank. The tank is in your journal. You have control over it. Going inside of it, it does seem to be relatively old. The date, you will see a construction date of it. The construction date does date back to the most recent, the most recent previous Poke War.
Ah.
You assume that these people bought it.
Yeah, with their incredible wealths of money. Holy crap! Gotcha.
Sure, and then we find out later that it's Steve's. He used to serve in the war. He keeps it around to keep out the riffraff.
No trespassing.
Find out that Steve is basically like Steve is basically like the butler from Alucard. Melcy.
My name is Stephen Dionese. I take out the trash. I open the door, receive guests, and I get rid of trash like you do.
I guess before I end my turn, my only valid question is, what's the overland of the Poke War tank?
The overland of a Poke War tank is 5.
Okay. I will conclude my turn, because I did a chunk of stuff on my turn.
Oh, okay. Everyone else, all of you will hear something rev up, and like some sort of incredibly large vehicle. You'll hear something go. The Silvestri family will look at each other, and she the wife will look. She's like, "Honey, I do believe one of the more rambunctious members has found your fun little item." And he's gonna smile. He's like, "Haha, bully! This sounds amazing."
Oh no.
He was like, it's been quite some time since someone hopped in the tank. It was she'll be like, at least they didn't get in the jet.
Oh jeez, they have a jet.
course they have a jet.
Oh, fuck, of course.
And she was like, she was like, bombing runs on a part of this. Bombing runs on a part of this one. He was like, no, honey, we give them a fair shot. Bombing runs are for marathons. He's like, bombing runs are for the marathons and obstacle courses, not for the scavenger hunts. And she was like, aw. The hiker is going to go huffing in this direction, but his overland is garbage, so that's about as far as he can go. She is going, the hiker, however, is not fast, but he does have good perception because hiker. Or at least it should equate to good perception. And on 2D, she rolls almost as much as he did on 4D. Awesome. She is going to go ahead through the woods. I'll say this gentleman right here is going to kind of look around and like, yeah, no, I'm out. And he's just gonna go back over to the table and just like take and like get a sandwich and just kind of sit down. He's like, yeah, I ain't about all this. He was like, I ain't about all this. He was like, fuck, you know, and I'll say, he was like, no. He was like, I ain't about the money. No, he was like, no. He was like, I came here for sandwiches. I was promised sandwiches, not blunt force trauma. Just gonna eat these sandwiches. Enjoy this food. Enjoy these drinks. These sandwiches are amazing, by the way. And you see him like stuff a handful of sandwiches in his pockets. He kind of does seem to give off that relatively homeless vibe. So he's like, I'm out. He's like, I'm out. You don't have to knock me out. I quit. Lady Sylvester's and like, aw, no fun. All right. And round 1, round 2.
And that's when the father pulls out an actual shotgun and just whoops his brains out. All participants must participate.
Jay, it is your turn. And Sid, you are right after him, so both of you can technically, go at the same time if you want.
Which way are we going? Through the trees or follow the path?
I would suggest seeing where those tracks go.
Okay, which way does the tracks go?
Which ways are those tracks that the lady went?
Brian, thank you. Which way did the tracks go?
The tracks went over here.
Okay, so very carefully, we'll start heading that way.
Okay. Perception checks. Okay. The tracks seem to end right around the edge of the woods. The tracks seem to end around the end of the woods. With both of your perception rolls working together, looking around, you will notice a couple. And I'll say Sid in particular will notice a couple of pieces of bark kind of missing off this tree, as if someone tried to scale it. Looking upwards, you will see near the top of the tree a pair of socks that are rolled up, and a pair of socks that are rolled up and kind of tied around a upper branch. I'm gonna say you are. I'm gonna say you are allowed to. I'm gonna say once you have found an item, you are allowed to take a free action to try to figure out a way to try and obtain it.
Well, Jay does not have wall run in this variation. However, I can. How high up you say?
Roughly about. I'm gonna say roughly about 20 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna throw Fringilla Vigo.
Okay.
My Vespiquen. She can fly. She can go get it.
Ah.
What happens if we hit it?
Sentence is made.
What happens if we hit it?
I don't know what happens. Okay, that's weird. But yes. All right. So you're sending Fringilla to go get it.
Yep.
All right. Cool. Okay. I'll say she will. Do you plan on keeping her out or just to do this?
Just have her deliver the socks back and then come back.
Okay. I'll say she will. I'll say she will come out of the Pokeball. Kind of regally flutter around, like zzz. It was she will just kind of look at you. It was like what is it? It was like what do you need of the? It was like what could you possibly need of the Queen?
I have a task that only you can complete. I need you to retrieve those. It is for great prestige and honor.
Nice.
I'll say
For the glory of the hive.
I'm gonna say she will flutter about and be like, indeed, for the it was like for my glory of the hive. It was like I'm gonna say she will buzz up and retrieve the socks, and she was like it was like I do not know exactly what these are for, but but as my mother before me, I do like them. She will go back down to you. And what are we doing with these?
I'm going to hang on to them. If we win the tournament, then you may keep them for your collection. Till then, I have to keep them safe.
She will say, I would like to wear them. As you look down and notice she has no feet.
We will work that out. And I will return her.
I'll say she will say, very well, drone. She will hold her mandible out towards you to kiss the hand.
Sure, I will humor her. Bloody sorceresses. I will then return her. I will summon Doodoo and have him turn into the socks.
Yes!
Because he loves pranks, and making somebody think they have an item they don't have is a great prank.
So if someone runs up behind you and tries to beat you in the back of the head,
they're gonna get my Zoroa instead of the actual socks.
Also,
I'm gonna put the socks in one of my empty Pokeballs.
Also, question.
Yes.
The Queen has like a antenna, right?
Sorry,
You
what?
said the who?
The Queen has like antenna on her head, right?
Yes, she does. They are under her.
Okay, so
You want me to pull up a picture of her?
No, I got it.
No, that's good. No, it's fine because yeah, that's where you put the antenna. That's where you put the socks. They're antenna warmers. But yes.
He's so lovely.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Socks are in a Pokeball. Doodoo is in my hand as the socks, and we're ready for the next round.
Okay, you guys, you can put down in your inventory. You have obtained socks. You have obtained socks and a tank. You are doing very well so far.
I'm wondering if the tank is the question mark, because they were very adamant about you will know it when you see it.
Okay, cool. Miranda, Jesus Christ. This turned out funnier than I thought it would.
Hey, you're the one who gave me Pokemon capable of doing stupid shit like this.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say it makes the game more hilarious. All right, I'm about to say nobody can actually see Miranda and what she's doing. So
You should see the stupidity I have planned for your potential Ravenloft.
all right, Lady Silvestri, I'm about to say impatiently jostling left to right. Gentlemen, to keep down here. Okay. Since she is dignified, she is actually being patient. Lattice.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, Jay, you will hear something rumbling through the woods. You will turn around and you will see a tank barreling through the woods, scaring the hell out of this young lady. And she's like, you'll see, and I'll say she'll look over at Jay, and she was like, "Oh hi, have you found anything yet?"
Nope, nothing at all.
Oh man, and I'll say this place is. She's like, what's that sound? And she's gonna turn around as a tank comes rolling. She's like, ah! Just
Take back,
kinda
found the
fall
tank.
on the ground. Tank! The tank! I'll say, so that tank just comes rolling out of nowhere.
As tanks do.
I will.
Is your head sticking out of the tank, or are you just in the tank? It's like,
Chewy? The hell? What? You stay there.
You know what? I'll have Alma be having her singing out of the top of the tank with that like commander's headset on.
You know, somehow that's actually more terrifying. It's like, oh, Alma finally snapped.
General Alma S. Patton.
I read your book.
I read your textbook. You bastard. Oh, you glorious bastard! I read your book.
I now need to do that. I need to get a picture of Alma and just like Photoshop fucking helmet on her headset. Oh man, this must say I'm like this mission is like giving me all sorts of fun ideas. Okay.
Since I used an action to sprint the tank, I just have Alma's perception roll. As her head is
Alma's
actually
perception.
outside with the best range of vision.
Alright. I'm gonna say Alma outside the tank, looks around, sees a scared little girl, sees a Miranda who kind of looks over at the tank, and she's looks mildly concerned, but kind of about to say looks mildly concerned. It's like, okay. I've seen Pokemon do a lot, but not drive tanks.
What was
Sure,
that
we'll go
anime?
with that.
You know the one with the
About
tank
it.
with the Panzer units.
Oh, Girls Panzer?
Yeah.
Goes in Panzer, yeah.
Alma's going to look over at Sid. Alma's going to look over at Jay, and she's just going to take her finger and just kind of point at her eyes and point at you, kind of give you the "I see you" type. thing.
I see you too.
That's it.
You know what the scary?
Her eyes being significantly larger.
You know what'd be
What you
scary?
can see.
You know what'd be scary as fuck? Her you talking is just to shift the tank barrel over.
You know, it would be hilarious if, after all is said and done, we could keep the tank.
Well, the player would find it hilarious. The character wouldn't really know what to do with it except to use it as a car.
I don't know if anybody
yeah,
really
so-
knows what to do with a tank. Let's be honest.
That'd be honestly, that'd be hilarious. I can just imagine you guys going down like Route 32, and just with a tank like dun 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 dun. It's like
It's like, oh, you got a bike. We got the limited edition item.
I call hacks.
everybody else is on bikes, and you're on a fucking tank.
Oh shit! You know how fast bikes can go, right? And that's just foot powered. How fast does this go on the world map?
I mean, you technically wouldn't have to worry about terrain. It was like we could go around the mountains, or we could go through it.
Tanks don't really work like that.
Okay, thanks, dude.
Oh my gosh! I am so glad I have the craziest of ideas sometimes.
I'm glad that somebody actually took. One, I'm glad someone found the tank. Two, I'm glad someone actually took the tank, because I was afraid that I was afraid people were going to think, "Hey, man, if I drop a tank in the middle of this, people are probably going to think it's a trap." But then I was like, you know what? Me thinking that someone's going to think it's a trap is usually what inspires my players. What inspires, what inspires fate to make my players decide, oh, hey, this sounds crazy, let's do it. I was like, my players usually have usually they take out the things that I think will be really fun to play with and then completely ignore it, and then take the things that I'm like, yeah, they'll probably never touch this, and then take it and completely break the game.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's my turn.
Okay. Alma will point ahead in this direction. Over here.
Okay.
Where? Oh. I didn't see that. I was like, crap.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
She will, point over there.
We can fight the beater for now.
I put a
The hiker will see the direction that's going in, and he is going to nope right up out of here. He's gonna start heading south because he was heading that direction. Now he's like, yeah, no.
Oh no.
Hold up. Hey.
Everybody's in the corner sing.
Okay. She. Actually, no. I need to make a focus roll because a tank just nearly ran her over. Yeah, no. She is going to miss around by being scared. So she is going to forfeit a round by being scared shitless. Round 3. Jay and Sid.
Which way are we going now, man? Aside from
Okay. Well, question. Ryan, did the track stop here? That
Yes,
was
the track
fine.
stopped there, and that's how you found. That's how you found the first item. She basically walked through the woods, climbed the tree, put them up in the tree, and that's how you found them.
Okay, well, maybe that way?
lead on.
Again, keeping an eye out for any kind of surprises or stuff like that. Running.
All right, I need a roll for surprises.
Ooh, the tank is terrified because caused a lot of adrenaline.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh God. Okay.
Look, they can't all be winners.
Yeah.
Okay. Um. You two go running, running. As the ground kind of gives out underneath you, as you do not notice what technically is a relatively obvious um, pitfall that is just covered with branches and leaves. Um, I will give you I will give you an acrobatics roll to try to not fall in.
Parkour!
Okay, that's good enough. As you are falling in the hole, somehow you manage to leap off of branches and leaves that are falling with you. Strange ninja-like grace.
Oh, that sounds practical.
Well, considering what he is, I can see that.
That's like,
being a thing.
Rangers gotta,
Got a range.
gotta watch out for poacher traps and shit, right?
Holy shit! There we go. You managed to dodge it as well. Um, you will. I'm gonna say. Inside the. I'm gonna say. Both of you will dodge it as all of the debris falls into the. I'm gonna say falls into the pit. As the debris falls into the bottom of the pit, you will hear a clicking noise, and followed by a subsequent amount of beeps that slowly start to increase in speed.
Run!
Running!
You can complete the rest of your movement.
I already took all my movement to get to that spot, so...
Okay. Cool.
Well, no, I think you had
You
been moved
must-
a little bit.
Yeah, I got a move of 7.
I moved. Yeah. I believe you're a little farther ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you were a
moved
little
you
bit.
back. I believe you're
Yeah, I
about
think
2
so.
spaces ahead. Yeah, you were 2 spaces ahead. I had to drag you back because you both fell in that hole at that time.
Oh.
But yeah. Either way, let's see. Move you right here, and sorry. Okay. Anyway. And
Okay, I
you
think I was
will.
one space
I'll say
over.
both of you.
Yeah, because that was like near the edge.
Must-
There we go.
Both of you Tropic Thunder dive out of the way as this like poof of I'll say you hear an explosion go off. But not the devastating type of explosion you would expect. It's kind of like it's like this of like gas escaping as this I'll say it's like a brief explosion with this massive outlet of gas. This stream of pink gas shoots up into the air as confetti and glitter go all over the place.
Those insidious
It just kind of
bastards.
it just
Using
kind
glitter.
of pours down around. It just kind of pours down around you. You're fairly certain if you were actually in that thing, you probably would have taken a little bit of damage. But you kind of get the idea that these traps aren't hazardous, as in they probably won't kill you, but they will probably annoy the fuck out of you and sting and hurt a bit if you get hit with them.
Yeah. Oh, sorry about that, Jay. Just tank.
You good?
Oh. You okay?
Oh, I'm good, yeah.
Whew.
All right. Miranda, not as shaken by the tank, proceeds to keep Mirandaing. And she makes her way up here. Lady Silvestri kind of sits there and is like, ah! And just starts, you hear this loud scream coming back from the mansion. When is it my turn to play? All my friends are getting away. If you had just married her, then that's what happened. Holy shit. Okay. Oh yeah, when the trap went off, you will hear over the intercom system, and trap number 52 has been activated. Lucky bastard. You will hear something sounding like metal snapping together off in the distance, and you will hear a loud crunch as you can hear a tree fall down here in the southwest. Trap number 76 has been activated.
You know, I think after this, we carefully look at what festivals we go to.
Fair enough.
Think about it. The money, though.
Yeah, most of that money's going to be going to therapy.
All right, tank girl. It's time. Lattice, it is your turn.
Yes.
With the goddamn tank.
Okay, they were going that way. And she was pulling that way. Wait, hold on. There we go. I don't want to get too close to that. I know you. I see you. Okay, Oma. I need them commander's eyes.
Okay. Cool. Alma will see this coming. As you are heading around that area, your tank apparently rolls over something. As you hear a clicking noise, Alma will hear a clicking noise. Out of the trees, there will be a giant log attached to rope that comes swinging down out of the trees.
Huh.
I need one of two things. One of two things. Actually,
Alma use focus.
I don't think. Oh wait, that's right. Never mind. We can either have an opposed combat roll, or I can roll its AC. I can roll its AC versus your character's AC. I'll say your character's AC +5. I'll say so opposed combat. I'll say opposed combat roll, or I roll a D20 attack roll versus your natural physical attack dodge +5.
You know, I'll go with combat roll.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2. Go, dungeon dice roll. Huh. Huh. Pokemon seems to be doing this to me. Oh! Wait. Can I spend an AP retroactively, or does it work the way in this?
No, you do it retroactively.
Okay. Of course, it's still tied to the attacker, but it may be a little bit less.
I'll say the AP will increase your score by 1, right?
Yeah.
That still makes it tied to the attacker.
Yeah. I'm hoping there's a margin thing going on here. Come on, tank.
Okay. Let's see.
Can I use my limber ability? I want to use Commander's voice on the log. Okay, this is gonna sound silly. What's the damage reduction on the tank?
The damage reduction, I'll say, the way that I was gonna roll damage, i.e. damage reduction, damage is split between everyone in the tank.
Okay.
So the more people in the tank, the less damage you take.
Okay. Is this straight?
Most of this, it is straight. That is 13 damage. You can either take 7, and Alma can take 6, or vice versa.
I'll take if I could manipulate my HP from my token, that'd be great. But screw you, I'll do it from the sheet.
So, but yeah, most of the damage is not to the tank. The damage is from the tank getting hit and your head ricocheting off of things. No, so remember, I don't know if you've been inside. I don't know if you've seen or been inside the inside of a tank, but they're relatively cramped spaces. I mean, there's space for everyone, but there's space for everyone, but it's fairly easy to hit your head in there.
Okay, I have split the damage. Ugh.
Alma was like, she's gonna bang on the top of the tank like, drive better. Type thing.
Sorry.
Alma, looking around, is going to point towards this tree.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. The hiker. Jesus fuck. Alright. Gets over here, looks up. Gets over here, looks up, sees that seemed like he was following tracks. Looks up and sees where the rope that was holding something is gone. And he just kind of starts looking around. He's like, And that's it for his turn. Let's see if she can actually still move yet. Yes, she pulls herself together, gets up off the ground. and begins heading in the direction that is definitely nowhere near the tank. And begins to search. Holy shit. Okay. All right. She is on the trail. Round 4. Jay and Sid.
Pick the direction, man.
I don't know. I kind of found us in the middle of the pit. You pick. Also, you will be much more careful of looking around for
Is
everything.
it perception or survival for like finding tracks? I want to say survival in this.
Usually survival for finding
I
tracks. Yeah.
think so.
Anything?
Talking about me or like?
Yeah, roll the
Okay.
survival to find tracks or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was waiting.
And,
I was waiting for Sid's, so I could.
yeah, instead we'll look for tracks. Like, make sure it's going to be safe.
And just while I'm looking
Okay,
for
so
tracks,
you're looking for tracks, and he's looking for tracks.
No, if he's looking for tracks, I'm going to try and intuit or deduce likely hiding spots based on what we saw coming in.
Okay, cool. All right. Based on how that one was hidden up above, you're going to assume this one is hidden. I must say this one is going to be hidden in relatively plain sight. Sid, you're tracking. You are picking up the presence of something. You are picking up the presence of something, not so much ominous, but something something that you may or may not be ready for up ahead. In the section of woods that you're in right now, something lives here.
Okay,
Dun, dun, dun.
that doesn't really give us an idea of which way to go, though.
Your intuition tells you that it's somewhere in these woods.
That's very helpful. This whole map is these woods.
No,
Well, I think he
this
means,
set of woods that you're in.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's what he meant. I think
So, doesn't really tell me much. Got it.
Well, between what Sid said, between what Sid has seen and what you are picking up, it is nearby. It is within the stretch of woods. So Sid's survival instincts are kind of kicking in. He's like, we're not the only ones here,
Solid.
and you are fairly certain that whatever between that and you seeing that it's around here. You are fairly certain that it's near whatever is in here.
Well, since my deductive powers were not super helpful, I guess I'll have to look around the old-fashioned way.
Okay.
Okay,
Tell me where
yeah.
you guys are moving.
I'm not.
Yeah,
Since
Sid
you just said somewhere around here in this vague area of huge patch of woods. Again,
Well,
not very
I-
helpful. I'm just looking around where I'm at, I guess, because it's a good place to start.
Your intuition narrows it down to this area right here.
Yeah, huge swath of woods.
Well,
What
it's
is
not
that?
the entire forest.
6. Yeah, it's 9 square meters.
No, that's not
I'll
9
say-
square meters. That's from what you're measuring out. That's 5 by 12. So that's like 60 square meters.
Okay, that is fair. But lucky you have just stumbled across it.
Yeah, also, after saying that, Sid is going to stealth because it's like, oh, I don't want to find out what's in here.
All right,
Yeah, I'm no good at stealth, so...
leaving Jay to find it.
Oh no, he's keeping up. It's just that he's gonna hide.
I got 1D in stealth. I'm not gonna bother.
I feel like I keep remembering like all of your other PTU characters.
Probably. It's like I had 3 semi-similar builds and then this guy.
All right.
So
Jesus
Azure was
Christ,
more of a
Sid.
rogue. That just never came up.
4d6 plus 2.
Fuck. Let's see if this works.
Yes.
Oh, that is cool. I'll say that is pretty cool. Jay, you will be standing there next to Sid. You'll be standing there next to Sid as you are going through the woods. As you are wandering through and like kind of rustling out of this rather large ditch that seems to be dug in the ground.
It's not the first time he's done this, so it doesn't bother me.
See, he's Batman.
I'll say Sid will. Apparently Sid will see this thing.
No, they actually have a Batman in
And-
Pokemon. It's called Gligar Man.
I'll say so. Yeah, Sid apparently sees this thing, pieces out before it sees him.
I blend into the bush.
You guys need a tank?
We might.
Around its neck, like a necklace, you will see the 30-inch TV. That's attached to a chain. It is looking at you. It does not look menacing. It just kind of is just a giant Bidoof.
Sup?
Badoo.
It opens up his mouth and yawns. It's like, doof. The TV seems to be a part of its giant collar, right next to a name tag.
So, you know what's going on here? You know about the game?
It's the best of spoiling.
Dude, I understand you, but quit doofing at me.
I'm about to say yes. I was given this extra jingly thing on my collar, and it makes jingling noises. And I was told if someone was to come through here, then I was supposed to hug them.
All I can hear is the Attack of the Titan music.
But you can understand me, and that means that you must want hugs. Can I hug you? You'll see its tiny little fluffy tail wagging. Well, not tiny little fluffy tail, but large, tiny, fluffy tail.
Maybe later?
Did I lose Tristan?
No, I'm still
Okay.
here. It's like, maybe later? That said, I will trade you that thing on your collar for... I got some berries and I got some soda pop.
How many berries?
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, that is the number.
So Jay will, hold up his finger, go into his bag, pull out one of his item balls, dump it out. I am going to give him...
100.
I got a ridiculous amount here. Let's go with 21 roust berries. Given that berries are the size of a fucking grapefruit, that should be a lot of fucking berry.
That's a beautiful
Um,
berries.
he's going to I'll say he's going to look. He's like, that is lots of berries, very much lots of berries. That is, I'll say, that is good snack. Good, I'll say, good snack. Hold me off until lunch.
Cool. So I'm just gonna take that thing off your collar, and you can have these.
Yay! You are good, you are a good person.
Damn straight. Now just hold still, and
This one does not smell as good as the one near the entrance. Probably because they cannot wash something this large.
that's what water types are for. I fail to see the problem. So yeah, I will detach the TV, stick it in a Pokeball, and let him go to town.
Okay. His tongue will stick out, and he will lap all of them up in one thing, and he will chew once, and they will all be gone.
I do not look forward to whoever has to clean that up.
Not
Delicious. He's gonna be like delicious. Now it was like, since I've done my part, now I'll say, since I did my part, now I don't have to stay here. Now I can wander around. He is going to turn around and start shuffling off somewhere into the map.
Have
Wait,
fun.
he dropped out the TV, right?
Yeah, I got the TV.
He dropped. Okay, good.
It is stuck in a Pokeball.
We can do
I
that.
don't know if
Yeah,
that was
items can be put
fireworks
inside of
or
Pokeballs.
gunshots.
We saw that in the first season of the anime.
Yeah, you can put
Oh.
items inside Pokeball.
I did not know that.
That's how Brock carries around a full kitchen.
Fair enough.
Technically, you can throw a car in it too.
Yeah.
And
Or a
little
tank.
tank, yeah. Kazonk! But more importantly, concerning Brock's Pokeballs, you know they contain the most delectable jelly donuts.
Good doof. Good doof.
So, assuming the tank counts, that's 3.
Yeah, I'm willing to
Assuming
bet
you
that
keep
is the
tank.
question mark item. It has to be.
Alright,
But it's also 9 o'clock, and I know Brian wanted to cut off early. So.
no problem. I'm gonna finish up this round and then we're
Okay.
gonna call it. Alright? See. I have a feeling like once I mention okay, it's like summary of the last session. 2 giant Bidoofs and David commandeered a tank as pretty much are dealing with the Hunger Games Pokemon attention. Alright, let's see. Let me see, I don't have to, let's say, she has a sheet. Miranda has a fully realized sheet.
What?
And abilities and stats and everything.
You don't say.
Nani?
None.
Okay. Okay. You're the closest to it, Lattice. You will hear something sounds like a buzzsaw go off, and you will see several trees fall over north of you. I'll say northwest of you. Trap number 32 has been activated.
Hmm.
Okay. let's see. I take it I need to make a combat roll? Or is it just a sound nearby of someone else triggering something?
That was a sound north of you.
Okay.
It was a sound. It was a sound in the direction of where you saw Miranda head.
Gotcha.
Okay. Good. Man, this dude is fucking doing amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Down the winding stairs.
All right. This hiker is not going to be able to miss this, as he senses directly in his line of sight, and this thing is looming over the treetops. Yeah, he's going to see this giant Bidoof. And it's going to be like, Crystal Pokeball! And it's going to start making its way over. She is also going to see this giant Bidoof. Gonna have to make another focus roll.
Poor woman.
Game over, man. Game over.
Although she is not panic stricken, she is not going to head near it. And she is going to head up here. Which isn't much better because that's where the tank is. Okay. And with that, you'll be approaching round 5. Your last round to get as far as you can before shit goes down.
That's for another time.
Yep. Brian, when you have a moment, feel free to check the Destiny Skype.
Okay. You wasted no time.
We got a lot of downtime between rounds, man.
I'm trying to get one to look a bit better on her evolved form, but that's choosing to be a little I have to find a different helmet.
Okay. So, thoughts so far?
It feels like a much wackier Pokemon episode.
Yeah, a very twisted filler episode.
But I have found it both confusing and hilarious.
That was kind of what I was going for. I was like, you know what? I was like, it's Pokemon. Let's just go. I'm like, this world makes no fucking sense. Let's just fucking run with it. Like, let's just run with it, see what the fuck happens. And it's like, boom, crazy shit. And
because like I could see like rich eccentric people to crazy levels in the Pokemon world. I can see them existing. Hell, we've seen James's parents.
Mm-hmm.
like,
Oh yes,
like
that's enough to bring you a bride.
Like, I like the idea of. I'm about to say I might actually try to upload like some goofy like Pokemon like wacky music to go along with this and just play it in the background so we can kind of go along with it. so that when the rich eccentric people come running towards you with like dual wielding grenade launchers, just like firing them in random directions, like woohoo, get her done. Then
I imagine the grenades like produce glitter, and if you're caught in the glitter, you're considered hit.
I mean, they're effectively, I must say, they're effectively tennis ball sized paintballs.
Ah,
So,
Shoot, it's free.
so yeah, like they said, it was like, yeah, we tag you in the back of the head with this. It's gonna cause a little bit of damage. Not gonna kill you, but it's definitely gonna
and I have to remind
definitely gonna
myself,
leave a bruise.
and this is the world of Pokemon. The entire thing where an explosion goes up in your face, and you could just have like black soot over you, or you go flying through the sky.
Yeah, I'll say yeah, explosions don't kill. I must say explosions don't actually kill you here. And I was like, I must say they hurt and they send you blasting off again at most, but they don't actually.
That's fair. But yeah, this is very interesting. It is definitely pointing out that I'm like, yeah, Sid also needs to like learn how to do trap checking, because yeah.
Oh, it worked. I'm like, you dodged the traps. You found Bidoof. So you found the giant Bidoof that was hot. That's guarding the TV.
Yeah, but I would have liked to have spotted the trap before instead of setting it off.
Well, at least you got rid of it, and someone who was less talented than you didn't fall in it. What if that young lady had like been like, oh hey, I'm gonna go this direction, and it was like, ah. Honestly, that guy right there with the 11 only made it by 1. I was like, huh, you rolled a 10 tied to the attacker, and that probably wouldn't have went so well.
Also, posted a thing that's found at one of the stores, because I'm like, hey, that's neat.
Ooh, that is
nice.
pretty. Oh, I remember that. Sweet. Yeah, I saw that at Ross.
That might have been where they went.
I saw that at Ross, and I think I actually see. I'm waiting for it to load up, but I think I actually see. The receipt tag on the side, and that might say Ross.
It is indeed. It is from Ross.
Awesome. Awesome. I saw it in there a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Good to know
Well,
something
Brian,
like that.
thank you for the game, and you got to get going.
All
But
right.
yeah,
Thank you
this was
so
fun.
much, and
Talk
I'm glad
about you later.
this is turning out pretty decently so far.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, folks.
Let's